So my dude's Valk here. Today I thought of this team as a kind of consistent good damage thing. So basically the way this team functions in my brain, I'm going to explain it first, and we'll run it through the hardest mission I know, which is the Valentine one in the game right now. We're going to run it through that. And basically, with Dark Xion as the leader and all these converters, you're basically always going to have really high turns, are provided, you don't get slammed with orange cards. But you're basically always going to have really, really high, like, combo turns, where you're always doing, like, 5-card, 6-card. So that's where the Demon Lord Rimuru comes in. Basically, the idea is to let the team ramp up by constantly using Sue's second skill, which if we go to Sue, we can see his second skill is right here. It's this level 4 skill. Actually, I should be able to level it up some. But we can see this is his second skill. And this skill is actually going to... We're going to be 50 shy. But this skill is actually going to allow you to constantly spam it. And of course, if we could get this other level, we could chip 5 off the cost, which it does make it does make a big difference in the long run. But for right now, it's fine, I guess. So it's going to give you defense up. It's going to increase Soul of Divine Protection damage of 5%. It's going to keep going up and up. So the idea is to spam this via, having green conversions with the Sue and the Valentine, and constantly heal, having constant defense up, as well as having good damage by ramping it up. And whenever you get later into the fight, you can go ahead and do that. So we can see it completely messed my team up, because this is what I was trying before. It didn't work. Kenya was too much of a liability in the harder content. Yes, I know. Kenya, bad. Kenya just... Whenever I need all the units to be doing something, Kenya not doing anything really, really, really hurts. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to remake the team that I just showcased, and we're going to do this. As you guys know, this is going to be literally first try. You can see I had to make the team right in front of you. I believe this is correct. Everything, yeah, this is right. So we are going to run this. I actually want to swap out the Xion for the Benimaru. Just because it's more EP. Yeah, it's about 2k more EP. So we're going to run this team. We're going to see how this goes. This could go really well. This could go terribly. Who knows? It all depends on RNG, to be honest. If we get hit with too many orange cards, it's probably over. There's not a lot of orange to anything converters. I think the only real orange converter in here, I want to say, is Millum, and to an extent Valentine. Outside of those two, though, there's not really too many converters going on. So here we have blue to green converter. Sue is already popping off, right? No, Sue is actually... He's not blue to green. He's just... So we could put into Valentine just for the buff, but I think I'm going to do this instead. I think I'm going to burn this, and then I'm just going to use all the greens. That way I can get my points back, get my defense up, and go from there. So I don't take as much damage. Here we go. Now Diablo's about to pop off. So here we want to pop this again, to be honest. But we could also pop the Diablo. Do we get... No, we have to pop Diablos. So we're going to do this, and we're about to take a big hit. And hopefully she doesn't crit and kill someone. I pressed the wrong one, didn't I? It's fine. It's fine. We'll be fine. That sucks. It really does, but we'll be fine. We're going to swap out Sue with Valentine, because Sue has so many cards there, and Sue is borderline useless whenever it comes to damage. But we have all this going, so we should be good? Question mark? I really wanted that defense up, though. So that's kind of a shame. Is what it is, though. Not the end of the world, but that certainly might be. That hurt. That shit hurted. So then we're still ramping up right now. We don't want to bring the Rimuru in until we've finished ramping, because you got to keep ramping up the team to be able to do all the goody goods. So next we're going to Valentine and then into Diablo, because Diablo's such a high level that he's actually going to still deal really solid damage, even though he's not weak point. So then we can see... Man, they're really driving me in the corner here. They really... Remember when I said if we get slammed with orange cards? I think I might just have to do the Valentine cards and go with a heal here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with a heal and swap them out, because otherwise someone's getting one shot here. And I really don't want it to be Milim. In fact, Rimuru can take a hit. And Sue could probably maybe take a hit. I'm not 100% convinced on Sue. So, let's do this. Let's see how this goes. We're just going to use the Valentine, because Valentine had a bunch of cards. And we're going to Praise No One Dies. Pog. Whoo! That's some big ouchies right there. You can see we have nothing but orange cards yet again, so we have to do an orange card turn. And we are going to actually swap you in for you. Then we're going to do this, which is going to give us 10% extra blue damage. And then we're going to swap you in for you. Then we're going to do this turn. Lay Poggers. This is before all the cards got locked too, so we're still doing decent damage. And hopefully she doesn't go after Diablo, because Diablo doesn't have the defense right now. Hopefully. Oh, yeah, of course you go straight for Diablo. So, now this is a good turn. Now this turn is going to allow us to regenerate a lot. Everyone's pretty low right now because of the way things have been going down and the amount of orange cards I've been getting hit with. So we're going to want to regenerate here. Or we're going to want to try not to die here. But we're probably dead, I think. I think someone's going to die here. I think so. Let's see. Alright. Bop, bop. Please, no counters. No whammies, no whammies, no counters. I might have to sacrifice someone to the gods. Who's it going to be? Milim. Milim gets to sacrifice. Remember when I said about too many orange cards? It seems the game understood. Seems the game knows as well that I just have too many damn orange cards. So next we're going to do this, because we have no other move we can make. And we're going to generate some skill here. We're actually running her down really quickly by damage. I haven't even had a chance to set up a turn yet with the Rimuru. But I think once I do, if I can get one more for that 15% extra divine protection damage and I can full convert a turn, I think I can set up a pretty monstrous turn. But it's just a matter of actually doing it. We're going to turn this. Then we're going to bring in Sue. Sue has, like, if Sue dies here, he's already done his job. He's got literally one more use of that, of his skill, and then he's, like, kaput. So Sue dies here. It's not, like, the end of the world, but it would suck. Because I do want to use the skill one more time, because I could use it next turn to get as much protection damage as possible. Hopefully here we don't get orange card, because our orange to blue converter somehow passed away. Yeah, more orange cards. Exactly what we needed. And on the turn, she reduces them. Because why not? F me, I guess, right? We actually... No, Diablo's going to die here, 100%. We're going to have two people die here on this turn. And since people are going to die, there's not really any sense in healing. So we're just going to do this. We're going to increase blue damage, and we're just going to burn. I don't know if it's going to be Diablo who dies, but this RNG has been pretty rough. I kind of want to give it one more go after this. I think I'm going to still clear it. It's going to be close, but I think I'll still clear it. Yeah, I figured you were going to go after Diablo. He was definitely the biggest threat. Alright. Well, I see how this is going. This is going splendidly. Okay, never mind. She one-shot everybody. Love it when that happens, but hey, now I got blue cards. Alright, I wanted to give it one more shot anyways, just because the RNG was so god-awful on that run. Like, the amount of... I'm telling you guys, the game knows what type of deck you're running. I literally make it to where I can deal with any type of card except for orange, and then it slams me with orange cards. You want 4 orange cards in one hand? Poggies. So we're gonna run one more time. I want to give you guys realistic looks whenever I come up with teams, because I know there's other content creators or other people who will literally try until they get a really, really good run where you're just like, damn, they had god tier RNG on their cards. I don't want to do that. I want to give you guys realistic looks. And this is a really realistic starting hand. It's like genuinely not that good. So we would start, the way I would start at least, is just these Milim cards, just 3 turn at first. It's gonna suck, but we actually don't want to use anything this turn. We want to save the defense up for next turn, because next turn's when the damage actually comes. This is the preliminary ouchies, is what I will call this. Oh, this is kind of smudge for us at the same time, because we're just going to pop in Valentine real quick. And Valentine has a 30 cost because I haven't got to level her stuff up yet, so we can't use the defense up. So someone's going to die. I'd be shocked if someone doesn't. Someone's going to die. But this is genuinely a really good turn. I had to go for it and had to use it. If it's Sue that dies, then sucks that he doesn't even get to do his job, which is, you know, generate, yep, divine protection up. It's gonna happen. It's just the way it is. I saw I didn't have any defense up, and I was just like, I knew what was coming with the second I saw no defenses up. I was like, oh, pain is coming. So with this, we get a full hand conversion now. Well, almost full hand. Close enough. And we have some cards, so I definitely want to use it. Don't want to use the heal. It's not worth it just yet. So instead, we'll burn these two. So we can get a full hand conversion. We get the soul rate up, so we generate a bunch of Xion. Because once you get enough Xion up and running, you actually develop like a backlog of Xion. So you can see, like, look, she's going to have a whole full and a quarter. I have full skill points coming in the next turn, so we're sitting kind of pretty right now. We don't have the defense up, but we have the crit rate down. Or the critical resistance, so if I do get hit, it's not going to hurt super, super hard. But it will hurt still. So next up, how do I want to go about this? I definitely want to use Diablo's ult. But I don't want to... We're going to go ahead and burn this, 100%. I'm going to use Diablo's ult and Milim's skill again, so Milim has the crit rate up. And I don't want to burn all my cards right now, because I want to kind of just chill and wait. See, if we still had Sue alive, we could be buffing everything up. But, you know, unfortunate things happened to him, and he's no longer with us. Latome. So... Hopefully, like, we didn't generate a lot of skill at all here. I might have wanted to convert with Milim, but I just want to make sure I have enough points to really heal next turn, because this next turn is going to be a doozy. So, we are doing so much damage so fast. Yeah, we are just shredding her. Okay. So now, what we can do... We actually didn't even take that much damage because Milim's defense up, so I actually want to do... We're going to do this. To make a 5-turn hand. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to allow us to get this going, and then we can heal next turn as long as nobody dies. And we're going to be solid. We have... I wish we could full convert again. I wish we could use Milim's hand again, but... Whoo! We have to heal here. Absolutely have to. It's an absolute must right there. Okay, we're going to burn this. And I see more orange cards down the pipeline, so this is going to be fun. Hopefully, Valentine converts some of them, so we don't have to deal with them all, but we are melting really, really quickly. Well, I mean, we're melting, but we're also melting her very quickly. So here you can see we have the Classico full hand of orange cards. We haven't had a good hand to set up that Rimuru. I don't want to throw that Rimuru in because he's pretty weak himself. So if we got to do it like this, if Diablo dies, he dies, is what it is. We want to save that Rimuru for having a good hand. And I'm not going to lie, he's been on the back of my mind this entire time. I've been focusing on what's in front of me, so I think this is just a misplay mostly on my part as far as that Rimuru goes. I think I could have used him a lot earlier if I was, more attentive to it. We actually, nah. Do I want to swap him out for the Milim? I mean, we just did a full hand conversion, so. Yeah. Let's swap. This could be 5 head. This could be no head. But, we're gonna do this. And we're gonna see how much damage we do. We generate a ton of points here, so if anybody survives, we can actually heal. Crit, crit. Dude, look at that damage. 2,400 a hit. 5202. That's almost as much as some of the ults. And he's only... I think I have him 1 duped, actually. Goodbye, Diablo. You served me well, Diablo. You're a good soldier. You're a good soul. Right, so, next thing we're going to do... I want to run the crit again, but I have to convert. I absolutely have to convert this, otherwise I won't deal any damage at all. Next we're going to do this, this. We're actually going to end up Milim, because I fully believe that this is going to kill. So, while this did go down really quickly, look, we're only at turn 9. The other time we did it with the other team, we went to turn 13. This is a fast-paced team, but you can get really rolled by the orange cards, and if you lose a converter in this setup, you're going to end up having a bad time. You definitely don't want your converters to die. Let me put it like that. If you lose, like, Sue was a big loss for me. Sue's super early on because he just got crit, just bad RNG. Kind of hurt. But other than that, this team functions pretty damn well. I think you could swap out the Demon Lord Rimuru for another, maybe like orange to green converter, but another person to convert off of orange and just run full converters, and I think you'd have a really solid team. But the idea of the team was there. It's just, Sue got blasted. But this Demon Lord Rimuru generates does a ton of damage on cards. So I would definitely, if you have like these units, I would give this team a shot and see if maybe your RNG is a bit better than mine. But I just wanted to make this team and showcase it for you guys. Thank you guys for watching as always. I'll catch you guys in the next one.